So first of all, what's up? How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. This is Dinner Time with Donna, and you're on the Donna Denise Walker YouTube channel. So come on in. Uh, so I was trying to get all set up and everything. I need to get myself a new selfie stick. The one that I had before that I was loving, that had the lights on the end of it, the little side thing broke. So yeah, I'm going through the most right now. But I'm gonna use it for some extra lighting. Hopefully it'll work out. So come on in, come on in. Please share the video with your friends and family. And we'll get into today's conversation. All right. Whew. All right, so I don't know if you see my lives this weekend. Or not lives, my shorts this weekend. Man, we was in this kitchen cooking like crazy. We made an authentic meal. We made I guess a Louisiana type of meal. I don't know. What is a crab bowl? Is it a Louisiana I don't know. So we did all of that. It was so much fun. We enjoyed ourselves. And I want you guys to hit that notification because I am going to do that again. I had so much fun. So if you look at the description, when you come off of here, Walk My Live, you click on the description, or if you're watching this and it's not live or whatever, click on the description and you can go ahead and you see what I made. It was really good. It's my first one. All right, so I'm all discombobulated because I was trying to come on here earlier and my screen, I don't know if you noticed, it's like all lopsided and everything, and I hope it doesn't fall off while it's on here because that would be like freaking horrible. So give me a couple of seconds. Let me get oriented. Oh, let me know if you guys can hear me because I did not do my sound check. It's impossible for me to go ahead and do that. So hopefully this doesn't fall while I'm on here with you. Man, this is doing the most. It's like leaning to the side. Oh gosh. I might have to. There we go. I might have to do something like that. All right, so I got some. Hey, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? I might have to run and go get my glasses real fast. How are you guys doing? How was your weekend? I'm doing, okay? But you know what? I decided to come on here with a big smile on my face and get into this conversation. Thank you. I hope that you're doing good. You say good in you, so you just say good. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So, as I was saying earlier, before you guys came on here, and thank you. First of all, thank you. Thank you so much for coming on here live with me. And if you guys happen to be going by and you see me on here, please stop in anyway and leave your comments, even if you don't see me live. I got an awesome topic that you guys sent in, and I changed up the topic up like a little bit, each way. So today's, I wrote it down so I can remember too, because I be forgetting. Oh, how are you guys doing? Okay, so today's topic is, are you in love with a person or the idea of that person? So some of us, okay, we'll get into that in a second. And the poll, don't forget to hit the poll. The poll is, should you hold on to a broken relationship? I thought that was really good. And Bree's question, shout out to Bree for sending in her question. Thank you so much. Bree's question was very similar to a lot of people that sent in their questions. It seems like we're stuck on matters of the heart over here. So this is Bree's question. She says, how long is too long to hold on to a relationship that might not be real? Ooh. So if you guys got any comments or whatever, definitely come into the comments. What I'm making tonight, we've already started the process. I'm making, again, Matter of fact, I should have came on here when I was making my crab boil that I did for the first time, something new. But it seems like in this family, when we get stuck on something, we're like with it like all the time. So I made, we're starting the process of making. We have our Instapot out. We're making some beans and ham hocks, okay? And then, of course, I'm going to cook the yellow rice, which is really going to be really simple. I'm going to add some olive oil to it, and I have some vegetables that I cooked the other day that we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm hoping we can get into this conversation. I'm going to tell you guys what I think about it. Oh, and I did not have a chance to watch the Super Bowl. I was so upset because, but I want to talk about it anyway. I want to talk about briefly talk about it. I want to really get into it because I think that's a very, excuse me, guys. My throat is killing me. I think it's kind of a touchy subject in all aspects in so many different ways. And it's a touchy subject for parents. It's a touchy subject for individuals. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on here. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey. How are you doing? But I want to talk about the Super Bowl and halftime and like what everybody's talking about. So I'm kind of hoping you guys talk in the comment and I can feed off of you because I don't want to, it's a touchy subject. So I'm going to touch about it a little bit, but I want to talk about the poll. And so far we got 6 votes on there. And the poll is basically, should you hold on to a broken relationship? And I'm going to tell you guys, actually Bree is the one who sent in, and I know I got to keep my paper with me because I want to make sure I said, you know what, I'm not going to do this where I'm going to forget what people say and then I'll be putting in my stuff and you know how I be doing. But anyway, Bree sent in this, and she sent it in by email, it should be in my description. If it's not, it's the Donna D Walker podcast at gmail.com. And basically it's what my podcast with this channel used to be named. Now I just name it Donna Denise Walker. So anyway, her question is, how long is too long to hold on to a relationship that might not be real? And I was like, ooh, that's deep. No, stop. No, but I was like, that's a pretty good question. I really do. I was very excited to come on here and talk about it. So I'm hoping that you guys get into it. And what's up? How you doing? Thank you. So anyway, so Bree wrote a scenario, and this one I'm gonna have to paraphrase because because I'm filming off my phone, and for me to go into my phone and touch it, it's gonna delete the live, and you know my life. Y'all know my life. Anyway, so basically, her question again, how long is too long to hold on to a relationship that might not be real? So basically she was saying that she was in a virtual relationship, which is so more common today than it is when I was growing up. Like even down to when my sister, one day she came up to me and I was like, ooh, she brought this guy around. And I was like, ooh, he's cute. I said, are you guys dating? And she goes, no, we're talking. And I said, oh, about what? What y'all talking about? She said, no, we're just talking. We're doing all the things that you might do on a date, but we're not sure we want to be together, so we're talking about it. And which is so different, because I'm so old school, It's like, you see somebody, they're interested in you, whether depending on how you meet them, if you meet them out in public, they're like, hey, I like you, would you like my number? You think about calling because you don't know, back then you didn't have the media or you can't, Google search them and stuff like that. So you're like taking your chance to say, okay, well, I'll call him, but he might be like a stalker or something. So you tell your friends, listen, I'm going to go out and date, but I want you guys to, you either tell them that you'll call them if there's a problem, or they'll show up at the wherever you're at. And if you go like this, they know that you're in trouble, and they come out like gangsters, and they be like, you know. But anyway, that's what dating was then. Talking is crazy to me, and now we have the internet. I don't need to tell you guys. I'm on the internet talking to you about this. So now we got the internet, which is crazy, right? And so she was talking about how she was in a virtual relationship, sight unseen type of deal. And they were talking, getting to know each other. And then all of a sudden, she found feelings for this person. And now she's at the stage to where she wants to meet up with the person. So she's already in the stage of where back in the day that stage would be more so after we go out to dinner, we talk to each other, we're like, oh, I like you, you like me, and then you go out on a couple more dates and it's like, hey, you want to meet the parents or you want to meet the friends and all that other good stuff. So that's what I'm used to. So she's at that point right now where they had several virtual dates. They're at the point where they really like each other. Now she's going to meet them, which is really crazy to me. So I was back and forth with Brie. I was like telling her my viewpoint about it, and she was like, it's okay. You are really old. You're really old. Me? Yeah. Well, honey, I'm not in a relationship. I'm in a marriage, which is different. I'm talking about a relationship. You must be like 12 or something. I'm talking about a relationship that somebody, that they were in. And so they're talking to me. So this is by Brie. So anyway, let's go back to the subject. So to go back to the subject, so basically she was like in this relationship, you know what I'm saying? And the relationship was like, she's trying to, they're already talking, and they're maybe that's why you're saying that I'm really old and stuff like that, because I'm very old fashioned. You know what I'm saying? I'm very old fashioned. And she's in this relationship, and she's in a virtual relationship where she's like not talking physically to the person. Matter of fact, I'm not clear, but I don't know if oh my gosh. I'm not sure if she even actually seen him. So I think that's the reason why she sent out, and she comes on here, definitely clarify this. I think that's the reason why her question was, how long is too long to hold on to a relationship that might not be real? So I figure the younger people, since you're saying I'm old, the younger people, what do y'all think about that? And the older people, you feel me? Like, I'm going to embrace my age, honey. Do you feel me? Like, I'm like, it's such a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference from when my parents was dating to where I'm dating to now my children are dating. And when they're like, we're talking, right? So I'm like, so far, I'm like 3 generations back, so to speak. Because to me, like I said, getting up, either you meet the first meeting, meet at the person, wherever location it is, whether you're out in a club or you're out and about in whatever, church or whatever, you meet the person, and then you come to the conclusion, like, oh, I like this person. Let's go out on our little date. And you go out on your date, and you're like, I don't know, I might be feeling this person. And then all of a sudden you're like, I'm really feeling this person. Now you take it to the next step. Well, they're past the next step, and they haven't even met each other. So let me know what you guys think in a comment. As this one person says that I'm really old for a relationship. Well, you're right. I do have to answer that. I'm old for a relationship because I'm in a marriage. But this is a question that was sent in to me. And so, and I think I understand what you're saying is that I'm a little bit old fashioned. And I am old fashioned. I am used to the whole, okay, how do you say it? I'm used to the whole getting to know you, sitting down, and that's the relationship that I'm used to, that I knew back when I was dating, and now this whole new generation is so different. So you guys let me know in the comment. Answer Bree's question. Bree's question is, how long is too long to hold on to a relationship that might not be real? And in reference to her, she was in a virtual relationship, right? I told you guys my story back when I was dating, And do you think was it safer back then dating than it is today? Like, do you think back then dating was like, when I remember dating, when you get up, you you meet somebody, they you hesitate whether you're gonna call them, and then if you decide to call them, you're like, hey, you tell your girlfriend, you're like, hey, yo, what's up, how you doing? Listen, I'm about to go on this little date with this dude, and we're about to, and I think he's really cute, but I need you to be on standby, but I need you to be in the building just in case I need to duck and roll. You know what I'm saying? Or is it safer to be in a virtual relationship, communication, where you can Google them up? I mean, Google search is real, y'all. Is it safer? Let me know. I think I'm going to let that be the poll for the next time. So that's going to be next time's conversation. Oh, speaking about poll, before we get into more of the conversation, there was another poll that I did earlier today, and it was my daily vlog, and it was like, what type of dish do you like better? Do you like a spaghetti dish? Was it a crab boil or pizza? Like, if you had preferred to eat something, like, what would you like the most? And it was the poll, and it ended up, it was even across the board. So it's like, those are people's comfort food. So that's it. Me, I always like, now that I made my first crab boil, and I went out for my anniversary, went out to a crab boil. Oh my God, that is what I love. I love it. It's delicious. And so I tried to duplicate it as you guys can see in my short. Only thing that I didn't put in it, that what I was missing, was the potatoes and the corn. Then it would have been like on point. So for my first crab boil, I think I did a good job. The flavor was delicious, and I will do it again live for you guys. All right, let's go back to the topic, and then I'm gonna start cooking. Okay, so the question in the comments is, how long is too long to hold on to a relationship that might not be real? So, okay, in today's poll, which we've got 8 votes right now. So what are you guys saying on this? Oh, good, AJ. I can ask you a question. Somebody sent me in a question, and it's from Bree, right? And she was talking about dating. And so she put in a question, how long is it too long to hold on to a relationship that might not be real? And she told me a scenario that she was virtually dating this person. Yeah. See, my son is young, and already he's like, she was virtually dating this person for, I can't remember how long, but anyway, I think it was like 2 months or whatever, 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say a year. I was like, girl.
No, I think it was 2 months or whatever. But now they're in love. Okay, now they're in love. And now they're at the point where they want to meet each other so they can then meet their friend group and their parents. What do you think about that?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. 2 months.
Hey, yes, I do remember you.
2 months isn't a wild time period.
Uh-huh.
And online dating is the standard these days.
You don't hear him?
I don't know if you can. Well, online dating is the standard. I don't want to be on camera right now.
That's fine. That's fine.
Online dating is the standard. I don't see the problem with it. If he's into it, then
it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was bringing even somebody was on here, but like, you too old to be dating. go so much. Well, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. So anyway, the poll, let's get into this poll. It says, should you hold on to a broken relationship?
No.
And 50, over half of you guys are like, no, but then there are some yeses. So
that's the problem. That's where the toxic relationship is coming from. That's why they say the dating pool is trash, because people are not. Why would you hold on to a broken relationship? What point? What?
I don't know. So, what
Many people out here trying to fix people.
That's what, you know what, I was going to say that. That was going to be my whole thing. I think a lot of people tend to want to hold on to a relationship that